One day, a new engine arrived on the island of Sodor. Her name was Caitlin. She was very, very fast because she was streamlined. And on her first day, she was away to depart the station with a very important passenger coach. Then Caitlin heard a noise. It was Edward. "Who are you?" asked Edward. "Caitlin," said Caitlin. "Hi, Caitlin," said Edward. "What are you doing today?" "Oh, I'm pulling this very important passenger coach. I'm going to work in the mountains tomorrow. Do you know what it's like up there?" "Yes, I do," said Edward. "Did you know, a long time ago, there was an old engine named Dekurat, and he was sent to work up in the mountains. He was also very dirty all the time. Nobody knows why, though. And when he was sent to work in the mines, he wasn't scared, but he should have been. He chuffed along. He went round a bend, past some points, and then came to an overgrown track. And he decided to go in. He was very, very scared. He was in somewhere where nobody had ever been in a long time, and he was worried. But he still went on. Up and round the curves he went. As he went up a hill, he then saw a magnificent view of the entire island of Sodor. But he still continued. He went further and further along the tracks. He saw a rickety bit, so then he stopped. And strangely, the rickety bit did something strange and very creepy. Ding! The track was fixed. Dekurat's eyes were open wide. Then he said, "Well, that was creepy, but anyway, I must keep going." Oh, he chuffed a bit further along the line, but then he came to a bridge without any supports underneath it. He was scared about the dangers ahead, but still he had courage and forged ahead. Chuffed forward and forward a bit more. Almost fell off, but then he did not. A hole in the ground, but then it landed on some more tracks. And he crashed through a rock and crashed right there. And suddenly, ding! He was back on the rails. But it was that creepy thing again that changed things and moved things. And we don't even know what this creepy thing even is. The end. Did you like that story? I don't think it's true. Do you think it's true, Caitlin? I don't know, but I best be off. Bye. Edward's story is true, Caitlin said to herself while she was speeding along the main line. The next day, Caitlin was shaking. She was so scared that she felt like her boiler would burst. All day long, she was busy, working from day to night. After the day's work was done, instead of going home, Caitlin saw an abandoned track and decided that she would go there instead of home. Chuffed along the line, and then she remembered Edward's story that the hidden and overgrown track is very spooky. This track is spookiest of all. When she got inside, she was shaking from funnel to wheels. And she didn't want to go on, but she was still very scared. But no matter how much she wanted to go back, she would not. She kept chuffing until she turned a corner, and then she saw the most beautiful view of the island of Sodor, which meant she was in the right path. So she kept on chuffing and puffing until she came to that same bridge that scared her from funnel to wheels every time she thinks about it. She kept chuffing and puffing over the bridge. She was terrified, but she made it across. She plummeted through the floor as well. And then there, right before her eyes, was the one and only the Curate, the engine who got lost up in the mountains, fell through the roof of a cave, and got trapped, was now on front of Caitlin, and Caitlin just couldn't believe it. And then the Curate said, "Hello, my name's the Curate." "Hi, my name is Caitlin. By any chance, you might help me escape from this cave?" "Of course! Can you move? Do you have any coal left? Do you need any more water?" "I have run out of coal and water, but how are you going to move me? You don't have a front coupling." "Well, no time to turn around. Wait, I have an idea. I'm going to give you some of my coal and water." "Okay, just wait a second. It'll take a while." It was done. The Curate was really happy. And he said, Wow, I've never felt this happy in my entire life. Can we go now? Yes, said Caitlin. Come on, go. The next day, Edward was just sitting at the station when he heard Caitlin coming. Hello, Caitlin, said Edward. Hello, Edward, said Caitlin. How are you doing today? Said Caitlin. I'm doing good, said Edward. Then they both heard another chuffing sound. Oh, meet my new friend, the Curate. Hello. Caitlin's told me about you. You're Edward, right? Yes, I am, but are you the Curate? As in the Curate who got lost up in the mountains and fell through a rock? Wait, did Caitlin rescue you? She did. Have you told Sir Topham Hatt? Asked Edward. Who's Sir Topham Hatt? Asked Caitlin. Sir Topham Hatt is in charge of the railway. Have you told him about finding the Curate? No, I didn't even know that this railway had a controller. I'll go tell him. Where is he? Oh, he's at Knapford Station. Okay, come on to Curate. Let's go. At Knapford Station, the fat controller saw Caitlin and rushed over. Hello, I am the fat controller. You must be Caitlin, the new engine. And wait a second, I did not order 2 new engines. Well, actually, the other one is actually very old. Hello, I am the Curate, the engine who got lost up in the mountains in a cave. I remember you. I sent you to work in the mountains. But then you didn't come back. Caitlin, how did you find him? Well, when I was sent to work in the mountains, after the day was done, I found the same abandoned track and followed it until, well, I rescued the Curate. Well, Caitlin, you deserve to work up at the Earl of Sodor's estate. He isn't here right now, but I think you deserve to work up on one of the highest mountains on Sodor. Okay, off you go now. Well, I better be off too.